just below, simply to feel good in the body that we are living in. Let's move slowly and with strength, bringing our breath into each movement on the mat. Together, we'll explore this practice one breath at a time. Hi there, it is Blossom here. Welcome to your practice. And today, let's get started in child pose. With the big toes touching to each other's, with the knees wide apart, and with the hands reaching really far away from your hips. Reaching your chest forward and down to the floor, rest the forehead down to the floor. Relax all over the body and just sink into the here and the now. Maybe this is the first time in the day that you can hear your breath, that you can hear your heartbeat, that you can hear your body. So listen to whatever that you can hear right here. Maybe feel your body. Any stress that you're holding here, maybe in your neck, let go. Just let your neck soft. Maybe in your arms, let your arms soft and relax. Maybe in your hips, just let it go over there, sink down. If you feel any resistance, just feel it. All right. Now firm the palms down to the floor. Round the spine, draw your chin to your chest. And we're gonna come into tabletop pose with the hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips at the hip width apart. Inhale, come into cow pose, broaden your shoulders, roll your shoulders open, pull your tailbone up toward the sky and drop the belly down. Staying here, keep breathing, no rush. Long exhalation, we move, come into cat pose. Round the spine, draw your chin to your chest. Point the tailbone down toward the floor. Draw the chin to the chest. Feel the back of your neck. Feel your skin that is touching your spine. And again, inhale. Come into cow pose, broaden your shoulders, point your tailbone up. Exhale. Come into cat pose, press through the hands, through the fingertips. Move in between these two poses with your own breath at your own pace. And we stop in the center, right hand reach up high. And exhale, right hand go through your left arm. And bring your right ear down to the floor. Lean forward into your neck, into your head. Stay here, feel the twisting in the spine. Exhale, press to your left palm and come back into tabletop. Press through your right hand, reach your left hand high. Like how far away that your hands can reach away from each other. And exhale, left hand through your right arm. Press your left ear down to the floor. Lean. And let go. Feel the weight of your body. And on your next exhalation, press your right palm and come into tabletop again. Now, tuck your toes under, roll your elbows in. Look forward and down to the floor and hover your knees. Maybe an inch or two above the floor. Lean forward, like grip into the ground and feel like you are having some weight in your fingertips. Exhale, reach your hips back and up high, coming to downward facing dog. If you feel like you need to bend your legs because your hamstring are so tight, do it. And if you feel like you're ready now, straighten your legs all the way out. And if you are here, try to feel like heavier in your heels and kind of draw your heels down toward the mat. Straighten your arm to feel the leg in your body, in your upper body. And look down underneath your nose to feel your neutral neck. All right. Lean forward and bring the knees down. Come into child pose briefly. And exhale, come back into downward facing dog again. Bring your palm strongly to the floor. Reach your hips back and high. Now, bend your right knee, straighten your left leg all the way out, and sink your way into your left heel. Press strongly through the hands and feel that your hands may be out, maybe off to the left slightly. Neutral neck and exhale, switch side. This time bend your left leg and straighten your right leg all the way out. Sink the way into your right heel and let the hips point to the right. Keep reaching your chest toward your thighs, neutral neck. Exhale, come back to the center. This time bend your both legs. Looking between the hands and feel the flat back. Keep straightening your arms. And exhale, lean forward, step your right foot in between the hands. Come into Ardha Chandrasana. Raise your two hands high. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your arms like 90 degrees, your arms. And reaching your elbows back, raise your chest up. And exhale, fingertips down to the floor, or it is such a nice place to have blocks underneath your hands. Come into Ardha Hanumasana. Reach your hips back. Straighten your front leg. Inhale to reach your chest up and forward. And exhale, we fold over your front leg. Keep pulling the hips back. Inhale to reach the chest high and forward. Exhale. Reaching the chest down and forward, hips back. One more time. Inhale up. And how slow you can move through and lower the chest down. One more time. Inhale here and exhale. Bend your front knee, left palm down, right palm up. Reach your two hands away from each other. Exhale, two palms down the floor. Step back, come into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale to step your left foot forward, right knee down, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach your two hands high. Exhale, cactus your arms, 90-degree your arms, and lift your chest high. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumasana. Your hands down on the floor, on the block. Raise your hips back. Try to straighten your front leg as much as you can. Inhale to lift your chest high. Exhale. Fold over your front leg. Inhale. Reach your chest up and forward. And exhale to raise your hips back and let go your upper body. One more time, inhale here. Reach your chest high. And exhale, bend your front leg, right palm down, left palm come up, easy twist. Two hands reaching away from each other. And exhale, two palms down the floor, step your left foot back. Come into downward facing dog. Once again, keep reaching your hips back and high. Straighten your legs if you can. You don't have to if you feel like super uncomfortable, okay? Yoga is not like hurting yourself. Okay, from here, bend your both knees, look forward. And exhale, walk toward the front of the mat. Come into squat, Malasana. So you can have one block supporting underneath your glutes, or you can just sit in here with the feet at the hip width apart or a little bit wider. Press the elbows to the inside of the thighs, hands in hands, pressing again each other, and roll your shoulders open. Reach the crown of the head high. And exhale. Your hands down on the floor or on the block. Bend your legs slightly and forward fold. Lean the weight into the ball of the feet and point your forehead. No, point the crown of the head down to the floor. Relax the neck. Inhale for the half lift. Exhale, forward fold one more time. Inhale, keep your legs bent and raise your hands up. Come into chair pose. Stay low. Inhale, press to the feet, stand up. Reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, come into chair pose. Inhale in chair pose. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Step your right foot back. Inhale to reach your hands high. And come into cactus arm. Reach your chest high. Inhale to squeeze the thighs in. And exhale now, lean forward and down. Inhale to stay here. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor, to the block. Straight your front leg. Inhale to lift your chest up. Exhale, lean forward, right palm down and make a twist. Stay here or bend your back leg and reach your left hand and grab your foot. Stay in here, keep pulling your foot in toward your hips. Stay in here. Roll your shoulders open. Roll your shoulders away from the floor slightly. Maybe grab the back of your foot and push it in. Exhale, slowly let go. Your palms down on the floor. Step back. Come into high plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale in high plank. Inhale here. If you need to bring your knees down, do it. But if you can, bring the knees up. Feel the work. Push through the hands, through the fingertips. Look in between your hands. Look down on the mat. Look down on the mat with the gaze soft and relaxed. Just like you are looking at the ocean. Nothing to focus. With your eyes soft and broad. All right, that's long enough. Bring the knees down. Bring the chest forward. And how slow can you come down to the floor? Very, very slow. Very, very slow. Add all the way down to the floor. Inhale, locust pose. Raise your hands back, feet up. Look down on the floor. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale to pull the back of your skull up toward the sky. And exhale your hands to the underneath of your shoulder, feet down and together. Cobra pose. Draw your elbows really close to your torso. Exhale, tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. Inhale into downward facing dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale to reach your hands high. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Step your left foot forward, fold. Inhale for the hot belly lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to reach your hands high, your arms by your ears. Exhale, come into chair pose. Stay low in chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for the high belly lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, left knee down. Inhale to reach your hands high, your arms by your ears. And exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze the thighs in, and lean forward and down. Keep breathing in here. Take a long exhalation, maybe sink down a little more. Nice and soft, steady inhale. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Ardha Hanumasana, straight your front. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward, left hand down, twist to the right. Stay here or bend your back leg. Reach your right hand to your ankle, to your foot, and push it in. You can grab like the side of your foot or the back of your foot is kind of good too. Push your foot toward your hips, your glutes, your budgie, whatever you are calling them. And exhale, kind of roll your shoulders away from the floor. Exhale slowly, undo the pose. Palms down, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, press the floor away from the hips. Exhale, come into plank pose. Press the floor away. Pull your belly button in. And maybe you're gonna feel like you are rounding your spine a little bit. So try to lengthen your spine just a little bit. Kind of point your tailbone toward your toes. Bring your chest forward. And exhale, bring the knees down. And how slow can you come down to the floor? Keep your elbows in. Okay, come down to the floor this time. Come into Cobra pose. Press your hands down to the floor. Roll the shoulders open. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale to reach your both hands high. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Step your right foot forward, fold. Inhale for the half belly lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to reach your hands up high, your arms by your ears. Exhale, come into chair pose. Lower down your chest, sweep your hands down to the floor. See how low can you stay in chair pose. Inhale, hands to the heart center and raise the chest away from the hips. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay in here, breathe in here. Exhale, come back to the center, forward fold. With the straightened legs or with the bended leg. Fold forward. Lean the weight into the ball of the feet. Okay, come up in chair pose. Sweep the hands down to the floor. Stay how low? How low can you stay in here? Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale to raise the chest away from the hips. And exhale, now twist to the left. Inhale here. And exhale, come back to the center, forward fold. Inhale for the half belly lift. Exhale, bend your legs, sweep your hands down to the floor. Coming to chair pose again. Lean the weight into your left foot and right leg come up. One leg standing. If you feel like you need to use your hands to help you, like to help your leg to stay up here, do it. And if you can, try to do hand free. Inhale here and exhale, stay here. Try to use your right hand to guide your right leg to open to the side and bring your left hand to your waist. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to the center. Now, everybody, hand free. Hand free. Reach your hands high and try to send your right foot all the way forward. Kick your foot out and try to stay here. Maybe a little lower is okay. And exhale, come into warrior three. So keep standing on your left leg and reach your hands back. Reach your chest forward and think about locust pose that we did at the very beginning of the class today. We are reaching the chest high and the foot high. With a hand reaching back. Exhale, bend the front knee. The front knee. I feel like I'm singing. So bend the front knee and reach your two hands high. Come into warrior one. With the 2 feet flat down to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale. Now bring your 2 full arms pressing to each other. Press really firmly and raise your hands high. Reaching your hands high. And now keep your elbows touching to each other and just like separate your hands away from each other. You're going to feel the back of your shoulders. And exhale, warrior two, everybody. So like soften your front leg, bend your front leg a little lower, bring your hips a little more. Bring your hips down a little more and reach your hands away from each other. Reach your hands away from each other. And exhale, straighten your front leg and reach your left hand forward until you stop. Bring the left hand down, right hand up. Inhale here. Exhale here. Turn your shoulders away from the floor slightly. Inhale. Exhale, bend your front knee. Left elbow on the top of your left knee and keep reaching your right hand high. Option to stay here or option to keep reaching your left hand down with no support. Feel a little more work in your left hip flexor. And exhale, your right palm down, your left palm come up. Stay here or come into side plank or modified side plank, your choice. Exhale, your 2 palms down on the floor. Step back, come into high plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, how slow that you're coming down to the floor. Get ready for locust pose again. Inhale, come to locust and stay. Feel that you're lifting your chest up. Feel that you are reaching the chest up. Feel that you are reaching your feet up and hands reaching back. Okay, feel it, snapshot you're feeling here. And your hands down the floor. Come into downward facing dog. Right leg up and high in the air. Bend the knee, open the hips. Keep pressing the floor away from the hips. Keep pointing your right knee up toward the sky. Let go your head, your neck. Inhale, right knee to the nose and step your right foot forward. High lunge. Inhale in high lunge, squeeze the thighs in. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor, step your left foot forward. Fold. Inhale for the half belly lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand up, Tadasana. Exhale, come into chair pose again. Sweep your hands down to the floor and sweep them up. And this time, standing on your right leg, bring your left knee up. Staying here with your hands supporting your leg or not. Now, your right hand on the waist and use your left hand to guide your left leg open to the side. Keep staying here and breathe. And come back to the center. Now, straighten your legs all the way out, hand free, if you can do it. And transition, come into warrior three with the chest and hip and your left foot in the same line. Now, again, think about locust pose that we just did. Reach the chest up. Reach your back foot high. Keep reaching your hands back. Bend your front knee, land your 2 feet down, warrior one. Inhale to raise your hands high and lower your hips down. Squeeze your forearms, like press them to each other. Bring your hands up. Feel the back of your shoulder. Stay here or separate your hands away from each other. Keep your elbows exactly how they are. The next long exhalation, come into warrior two. Stay here in warrior two. Keep reaching your hands away from each other. And exhale, straight your two legs. Triangle pose. Reach your right hand forward, 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 and down to the angle, or to the floor, or to the wall. Reach your left hand high and roll your shoulders away from the floor. See, how do you feel in this pose? Is there any stress that you are holding, or are you holding your breath? Keep breathing. Okay, now bend your front knee. Come into extended side angle with your right elbow on your right thigh, or with no support. Reaching your hands away from each other. Exhale, left hand down, right hand come up. Keep reaching your right hand high. Stay here or come into side plank. Stay in side plank or modify side plank, your choice. But anywhere that you are, bring the hips high. Inhale. Exhale, two palms down the floor. Step back. Come into downward facing dog. Inhale in downward facing dog. Exhale, come into high plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, bring the knees down. All the way down to the floor. Come into Sapphire pose. Press the forearms away. I keep saying press the forearms away, but actually press the floor away from the chest. Broaden the shoulders and reach the crown of the head up toward the sky. You're gonna feel some work in your arms, but try to let go the rest of your body. Lower the belly down, let go your lower back. All right, and now interlace your hands, tap your toes, and come into forearms plank. One inhale in forearms plank, and exhale, walk your feet in, come into dolphin pose. Press the floor away from your hips, reach the chest toward the thigh. Stay here. It doesn't have to be a very like big and gorgeous dolphin at all. Just stay in dolphin. Kind of longer and more relaxing. Keep pressing through the forearms and bring the floor away, 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 away from your head. And exhale, walk your feet back. Lower the belly down, come into spin pose again. All right, from here, lower your chest down halfway. Bring the arms wide, just like you are doing cactus arm. Bring your right palm down to the floor and press through your right palm. Kind of get a feeling like you are sending the floor forward, like this, but with the hands staying in the same place. We roll onto the left side of the body and rest the head down to the floor and feel the opening in your left shoulder. Your two legs are stacked in the same line, or your right leg cross over to the floor on your left. Exhale, switch side. So like your chest come down halfway, your left palm down to the floor, and kind of send the floor forward with your hands. Come onto your right side of the body. Rest your head down. Feel the twisting in the spine. Keep breathing in here. I found myself like having some stress on my legs. So I try to let go. Okay, let go. All right, come back to the center. Come into cobra pose. Come into child pose. Reach your hips back again and rest the forehead down to the floor. All right. Come into downward facing dog, right leg up and out. Bend the knee, open the hips. Keep pressing through the hands and the hips high and back. Point your right knee toward the ceiling. Keep leaning toward your top foot. And now let's flip. So lower your right foot down on the outside of your left leg. Reach your hips high. Reach your hand forward. Right hand forward, 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 and down. Let it go. So a lot of work in your left arm, a lot of work in your legs and your hands, but other than that, right arm, can you let it go? Your neck, can you let it go? Your face muscle, can you let it go? Exhale, come back to the center. Now, right knee to the nose and come into half pigeon, right leg in the front. Stay upright for one moment. Fingertips down to the floor and bring your chest away from the hips. Exhale, kind of let it go again. Walk your hands forward. Come on to your full arms and just rest here. Having the block underneath your forehead is kind of very, very relaxing. Or if you prefer no block, you can just like stay in here, and on every exhalation, you have your possibility in your body to come a little lower. So maybe walk your hands a little forward. Again, you should feel some resistance in your right hips, in your hamstring, in your right leg, knowing that you have this resistance. But other than that, can you let it go? All right. Palms down to the floor. Step your right foot back. Left leg back and high in the air. Bend the knee, open the hips to the left. Keep reaching your chest toward the thigh. Pointing your left knee toward the ceiling and lean toward your left foot. Drop down, flip again. Flat down your feet, bring the hips high. Strong right arm, strong legs, strong hips. And see like how can you be relaxed in this pose. Any unnecessary stress that you're holding here, you should feel some stress. But is there any body, any part in your body that you can let it go? Exhale, flip back. Now come into half pigeon with your left leg in the front. Stay upright for a moment or two. And exhale to reach your hands forward. And stay in your half pigeon. Breathe through all the stiffness that you can feel. Breathe through the moment that is so quiet, so still. And exhale, palms down to the floor. Come into downward facing dog again. Bend the knees, look forward, and walk your feet toward your hands. Sit down. Reach your feet forward and together. Paschimottanasana. Sit upright. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders open. Inhale to reach your hands high. And exhale. Hinge from the hips and raise your hands forward. If you feel like you need to bend your legs a little bit, do it. Hinge from the hips. Raise your chest and hands forward. Inhale, nice and soft. Exhale to let go your hands. Let go your hands, rest their hands, rest the forearms down to the floor. Feel any resistance in the body. Acknowledge that resistance, those resistance in your body. And other than that, let go. Soften the whole body. Okay, come up slowly and lay down on the back. Hug your both knee in. Maybe roll from one side to the other side. Soften your neck. And kind of draw the back of your neck, the back of your shoulders down toward the floor. Maybe take happy baby pose with your legs nice and wide in the air. And now come into the last moment in the practice of Savasana. So just lay down. We're going to stay in here in silence, in stillness. Are you holding any stress in any part of your body? Maybe on the next exhale, try to let go. Just like we started. We are just being here, being the now. Sink into the pose. All right, now bring awareness to your breath again. Maybe tiny movement in your fingertips and your toes. Roll to one side of the body and come up. Sit nice and tall. In here, you reach the hands up high. On your next exhalation, bring the hands to the heart center. Staying here, maybe bow your head gently. Thank you so much for being in here in this practice together with me. It's such an honor to be able to guide you through your practice. I hope you feel great in your body. I hope you feel your body more. Feel that's where's your stress and where to let go. And I really hope to see you soon in the next practice, in the next video. So keep in touch. Give me some likes, some subscribe. We'll see you again in the next class. I'll see you. Namaste. Thanks everybody for being here with me in Blossom Being Yoga. Please taking some time to like, subscribe, and maybe if you found the content helpful, feel free to share it with your community. Your support means the world to me.